dead ball. Now let's say you're playing a game and there's clearly a mismatch going against you. In that case, you'll need to pause the game, go to Game Plan, then Defensive Settings, and you'll be able to assign any player to guard any opposing player. You can also adjust on-ball pressure, off-ball pressure, and more.
And coming to you today from Portland, Oregon, on the banks of the beautiful Willamette River. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The Blazers have now been in the playoffs 8 straight seasons. Damian Lillard says, me and CJ in our careers, we've always won. Now, our team hasn't won the championship, but we've always won. And I think a big part of that is you.
He does. When it's on the line, it is Dame time. Thank you, DA. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. The guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. And it's Warren in at the 3 slot. And for the Trailblazers, Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Out of the wings for him, McCollum and Powell. And it's Lillard in at the guard position. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. 2 offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's...
Portland ends up going with the new group. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Brissett has checked in for Turner. Lamb comes in for Warren. Lance Stevenson's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's the Beast in for Brogdon. And that one misses. Pacers trail by 9. Lamb passes to Chan. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. To Lamb. Driving in. Sabonis trying to get open. Lamb, good.
You know, using his athleticism well on these drives inside, Lamb is dependable at finding routes to the bucket.
Simons surveying the D. Over to the left wing. Little. And the 3 ball is good.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. It looked to me to be a bit sluggish.
Here's Chan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Simons. And there's the pass to McLemore. Here's Little. It's 3-pointers off the mark. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 8. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, with the talent around him, Damian Lillard able to play off the ball.
Getting the ball later in possessions when...
Well, and Damian Lillard, Greg, accustomed to making shots with the clock winding down.
They have a phrase for it. Whether the defense is locked in or not, that clock is ticking down to Dame time.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
On the court for Indiana, we've got Jeremy Lamb, also the Beast out there. Sabonis is out there with Lance Stevenson. And it's Brissett in at the 4 slot. And it's Simons missing. Pacers trail by 6. It's stolen by Little. And now Portland on the break. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know, for a big, Zeller has good mobility and pretty good body control, too, doing a nice job adjusting to the contact to draw the foul there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Sabonis. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's the Beast into the lane, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against Cleveland.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Passes it to Brissett. Here's the Beast. Little with the rebound. To the left wing. Three-pointer, Simon. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Zeller. And now it's an 11-point Portland lead.
Well, you know, Zeller brings a lot of energy to his work on the boards. I love that about it.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only two meetings between the two.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here. Trail. Look now for Portland. Cody Zeller comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Out of the wings for him, McCollum and Powell. Zeller is out there with Nurkic, and it's Simons in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Simons. Trailblazers moving the ball around. No coverage that time. And that's now 28 points for C.J. McCollum.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited. Performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Trailblazers.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For Cody Zeller.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Simons missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Pass to Nurkic. Now McCollum for the 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's the Beast. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Chan. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Poke loose. Takes the three. Missed. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a